I'm Sandhu, the winner of the Kenya Amateur Strokeplay Championship. It means a lot to me to have won this event. I've been working really hard on my game, and coming into the event, I knew that I had the game to win. But golf is tricky. Some things work out, some things don't, and I feel very fortunate to have won in the end. Unfortunately, my friend Adel made a mistake on the last hole and didn't come through. So once I got into the playoff, I knew that I had a really good chance to win. I plan to win. I plan to win. That's my goal. I have the game for it, and I think I can make sure I get the victory. Generally, I was feeling good. I felt like I needed to chase a bit in the end because Adel again was leading by quite a lot. So I felt like if I do push a little harder, maybe I'll get there, and it worked out in the end.
I think it's been a very successful event. We've had 140 players from multiple nationalities. We had players coming from as far as Serbia, Zambia, Botswana, Rwanda, Uganda, Tanzania, just to name a few. Going into the weekend, we had a total of 48 players. Leading into this, we've had a very dramatic finish with the leading player actually messing up on the last hole to allow the second place to claw back a 3-point lead to eventually come around and win the tournament. So again, being a main ticket event, you expect that kind of drama. So it was a very good golf outing over the past 4 days that we've had. Yeah, so as I've mentioned, if you look at it, it attracts a very diverse field of players from across the globe. We have Europeans, we have Indians coming in, we have players from the region. So it's a good test of mettle of our players and their golfing capacity, their talent, etc. And it's obviously very good to actually have a local player also win it, a homegrown player. Sandhu played for Royal Nairobi Golf Club for a number of years. So it's something, a course that is familiar with, and is a very talented player. So he's been to the Kenya Open last year, and obviously he came around to defend his championship. So very good opportunity for many of our players. We had several junior players also coming in to test themselves against different players from across the region and across the world. So ultimately, these sort of events play very significant roles in the overall development of golf in Kenya. In golf we only have two categories of players. We have amateur and professional players. This was an amateur event, and even the juniors basically fall within that amateur status. So obviously some of them are very young in age. We had 14-year-olds playing in this tournament, which is, you have to laud them for having been able to compete, because we had 14, 15, 16-year-olds actually making cuts to play into the weekend, and that is a matter of a lot of work being done within the junior levels, within Junior Golf Foundation, in terms of training and growing the bottom of the pyramid of this sport. And then we have the high performance program, which is to pick those junior levels and make them elite players, or ultimately making them athletes in the sport of golf. So them performing very well in this event is a culmination of all the work that we've been doing. In essence, what we expect in the next few years to have people within that category winning such kind of tournaments. A lot more drama. Match play is a lot more different. If you think about it, it's more of a test of endurance more than any other stroke play, because in as much as you'll be playing against the course, you're also playing against your opponent. And match play is a 36-hole event on every day. So on day one, we'll have the 36 holes of stroke play to make the cut of the 32. Then thereon, we'll be playing 36 holes every day until the final day, which is another 36-hole event. So you can imagine the level of endurance and test of mettle and strength and basically your conditioning, in as much as the golf also is taken into account. So As usual, expect to foresee a lot of good golf, especially going to the match play, which is, as we all know, match play is always very exciting format of play. Yeah, as you can see, when it's losing a 3.3 shot lead, shows that you can't afford to blink at this level of the game. And even as in his golf is until the last hole or the last part is sunk, it's never done. And today was a testament to that it's not over until it's over. It's not how far, how long, or how much ahead you are, but it's how many you actually eventually score. And I think I have to congratulate Sandhu. He's a very experienced golfer, played from junior levels until now he's in his mid-40s to be able to compete against 20-year-olds and actually win in such kind of tournaments. So, you know, we have to appreciate people who put in the work and be able to have the mental fortitude to come around from not leading at any single day to actually winning the tournament as a whole. So a lot of work obviously has to be done in terms of mental fortitude for the younger players, for them to be able to sustain the high levels of performance that we expect from them. So